Hello, Mr. Hakim. Good afternoon. I'm Ruru. Today I want to talk about climate change. My topic is should we worry about climate change? So let's start. Some people may remain skeptical about the issue of climate change, but the scientific consensus reached on the issue is beyond doubt. 97% of climate scientists agree that climate change is not a flash in the pan, and how serious the problem will become, no one knows. But everyone has the responsibility to pay attention to climate change. So I definitely think we should worry about climate change, because in my opinion, climate change may cause some human settlements to disappear, food shortages, and extreme weather. Firstly, I think that climate change may cause some human settlements to disappear, because at present about 2% of the water on the planet exists in the form and snow and ice. It doesn't sound too much, but if this snow and ice melt, sea levels will rise by about 70 meters. Climate change has caused severe effects on the Arctic, and expected that by summer of 2050, Arctic sea ice may completely melt and disappear. Not only will cosmopolitan cities like New York and Miami be in danger, but low-lying countries like Philippines may disappear forever. The reality is that China and India also have a large number of urban populations living on safe lowlands. In the future, millions of people may become climate refugees. This is not alarmist. Secondly, I think that climate change may cause food shortages, because the world's total population has climbed to more than 7 billion so far, and it is expected to increase by 2 billion in the next 50 years. Coupled with increase in the average life expectancy of human beings and the reduction in infant mortality, it is estimated that by 2050, global food demand will increase by 70% compared to now. Unfortunately, climate change will seriously affect a planet's food productivity, making it difficult to achieve this goal. The problem of climate warming leads to many areas suitable for green crops, where the altitude is lower than rising sea level, or into deserts, and about half the world's food consumption comes from corn, wheat, soybeans, and rice. Unfortunately, climate change and environmental pollution will cause these crops to decline and yield. Finally, I think that climate change is not just about the effects of global warming. It can also lead to increased extreme weather, droughts and heat waves, floods, and hurricanes are become more and more common and more frequent. Both capital consumption and labor output costs will increase. These impacts affect the whole world. For some developing countries, lacking resources and infrastructure, frequent extreme weather is tantamount to extinction. In summary, no one can predict what kind of resource climate change will bring, but we really need to worry about climate change and make some changes to prevent the above phenomenon from happening as soon as possible. Because I hope our children, future generations, will be able to live in this land as happily as we are, even better than us.